Our top story on the news: 5 people, including an auto rickshaw driver, were assaulted by self-styled Gorakshaks in Faridabad on suspicion of carrying beef. Now, the Supreme Court had last month directed all state governments to appoint nodal officers in each district to curb cow vigilantism. Haryana in recent times recorded the highest number of cow vigilante-related attacks. We have Apurva now joining us with more details on that. Apurva, first tell us what really happened in Faridabad.
Well, Kavita, this is yet another incident of cow vigilantism that is coming to light. A mob had allegedly beaten up at least 5 persons, which included an auto rickshaw driver. And this incident happened near the Gosi village in Faridabad, and they were assaulted brutally on the suspicion of carrying beef. While the 4 people who were assaulted have been discharged, one of the injured is still recuperating at the hospital. Now, this entire incident took place on Friday night, and according to the police, the mob had surrounded and had beat up the auto rickshaw driver and 4 others, suspecting them of carrying beef. Now, the attackers, in fact, also recorded the entire incident on a mobile phone. While FIRs have already been registered in this connection at the Mujisar police station, there has been no arrest in this case. The police is still trying to identify all those brutes who are involved in this particular attack. But more importantly, as you pointed out, there has been an increase in such cases of cow vigilantism, specifically coming from Haryana, and it is absolutely a worrisome sign that is coming there, because it's not the first incident that is coming to light. And the trajectory in which this entire incident is growing just shows how important this issue is for the state government to now tackle, because it's not the first incident and this won't be the last, because that is how it has been over a couple of months. So this is an incident that has been reported at this point. Of course, an investigation is currently underway to identify all those who were involved in this particular case. But more importantly, a case has also been registered against the victims on the suspicion of carrying beef, and meat samples have also been sent for forensic examination.
Right, Apurva, like you pointed out over here, another attack by cow vigilantes over there. Stay with us. We have Vikram Singh, former DGP of Uttar Pradesh, on the phone line with us. Vikram Singh, thank you for speaking with Mirror now. Another attack, and this comes even though the Prime Minister has actually appealed to people not to take law into their own hands.
More unfortunate that even after the Prime Minister's appeal and condemnation of such incidents and the so-called self-styled Gorakshaks, the government and the police seem to be looking the other way and condoning these acts of vandalism, gundaism and crime being perpetrated by these self-styled reformists. In spite of several other incidents, horrific incidents that indicate the one-sided approach of the local police, I don't think the government and the police have risen to the occasion and have come down heavily against these antisocial elements. You had early incidents when cow vigilantes made some people eat cow dung on the pretext of purifying them. And again, you have this horrific incident where you have a cross case. Look at the anachronism that you have cross cases against each other. You should not be able to distinguish the aggressor and the aggrieved. You should distinguish between who's the aggressor and who's the aggrieved.
Exactly, Vikram Singh. That was precisely the point that I wanted to talk to you about. The fact that at least in this case, and it's heartening to note that the police have actually gone and filed a police complaint and they have started investigations. But in most cases, what we found is that the complaint has generally been lodged against the people who've been attacked because there is a suspicion that they were carrying beef. Does this embolden cow vigilantes who go out and attack people like this?
It emboldens them. In the first place, there is only one FIR for one incident. But the very fact that you lodge a counter FIR goes to show that you want to demoralize the aggrieved and the victim of crime. Normally, one FIR. If there are facts to the contrary, evidence to the contrary, you reduce and add and subtract the sections of the IPC accordingly. But there is no justification of lodging a counter FIR. That goes to show that even in the preamble, in the foundation stages, you are siding with the aggressors. I would rather call upon the police leadership to abide by the rule of law and the Constitution of India, and the political leadership, don't listen to me. At least listen to your Prime Minister, please.
Precisely. Thank you, Vikram Singh, for joining us and giving us your perspective. At least listen to the Prime Minister is what Vikram Singh has to say. Listen in to what the victims in this particular incident had to say.
सर वो कह रहे हैं कि हम पाली के हैं, आप चलो हम तुम्हें छोड़ देंगे, वो लड़का आ जाए। मैं बोला भाई हमारा कोई कांटेक्ट नहीं है, मैं 3 नंबर रहता हूँ मस्जिद चौक पे। उन्होंने 10-5 थप्पड़ मारी। जब तक उन्होंने बोला बोलो भारत माता की जय, बोला हनुमान की जय, प्रशासन के सामने ही बोला। और एक आध 50 ने लात घूंसों से मार मार के बोला मैं नहीं बोला, मैंने नहीं बोला भारत माता की जय, नहीं बोला मैंने हनुमान की जय। तो उन्होंने बोला बोल, तो मेरी ये देखो यहाँ जला के तिल्ली लगा दी।
आज ये मीट छोड़ने गए जैसे रोज जाते हैं, क्या इसको मारपीट की। वहीं के लोग हिंदू हैं, वे कह रहे कि भारत माता की जय बोल, इसने नहीं बोला तो इसकी मार डाली इस पे।
ये मुजेसर का एरिया है, संजय कॉलोनी चौकी पड़ती है। वहाँ पे हमें इन्फॉर्मेशन मिली थी कि कुछ लोगों ने पकड़ा है, कुछ लोग जो ट्रांसपोर्ट कर रहे थे मीट को, जिसको काऊ मीट सस्पेक्ट किया गया है। तो उन्होंने पब्लिक ने रोक लिया उनको और पकड़ के थोड़ा, वो 5 लोग थे, 2 एक गाड़ी में थे, 3 दूसरी गाड़ी में थे, पीछे पीछे आ रहे थे। तो उनको थोड़ा रफ अप भी किया है। तो इसमें एक तो हमने काउ स्मगलिंग एक्ट की हमने FIR दे दी है। बाकी उनको जिन लोगों को चोटें पहुंची हैं 5 में से, उनको हम अभी BK हॉस्पिटल में भी एक है अभी जिसका इलाज चल रहा है, तो उनसे हम कंप्लेंट लेके उनकी कंप्लेंट पे भी एक FIR दर्ज करेंगे जो उनके साथ बदसलूकी या फिर हाथापाई की गई है। मेडिकल के अकॉर्डिंग हम लोग सेक्शंस लगा के FIR दर्ज कर देंगे उसकी भी।